When I approached it, I thought it was a very touchy subject because, you know, when you have an instrument your entire career, like I said, since the 1960s, he's had this for 60 odd years, it becomes an inherent part of you. So it's almost like asking a singer for their voice. It's through Rare Violins of New York. It's a program called In Consortium, which basically pairs musicians with people who have these really beautiful instruments to kind of reduce the costs of ownership and make sure that they're well taken care of and constantly being played. Because instruments like this, people would argue that they belong in a museum, but it's one thing to appreciate that, but first and foremost, these instruments are tools, not pieces of art, even though they are also pieces of art. This cello, to unlock its full potential, you need to work with it, you need to learn how to play it. The cello has had 330 years of vibration and had 330 years of music being played through it a certain way. It likes to vibrate in the way that it's always been vibrating because those pathways have been opened up. Playing on the cello that my teacher played on and hearing that sound as the quote-unquote perfect cello that I've always had in my ear, it feels like you have an enormous responsibility, because even if you own that instrument, you question, do you actually really own it? You own it for this period of time, but then when you sell it, it goes to the next player, and then they play on it, they kind of put their mark on the story of the instrument, and then they sell it, and so it goes on. Because this is 330 odd years old, and people have owned it, but it's not really their instrument. It almost belongs to the greater musical society. It feels like I'm a part of its lineage now, which is more of an honor than anything that I've really felt in my life. And feeling like now, you know, whoever ends up playing it after me, you know, they will now be a part of that lineage as well. So it's kind of like the history book is still being written, and hopefully it will never stop being written, because this instrument deserves to be played for as long as the earth keeps turning.